Last time, we talked about song hexagram, the sixth hexagram of I Ching. Today, we will discuss next hexagram, SHI. Song hexagram has the image of water under the sky, which is a conflict because the water in the river are running eastbound while stars in the sky going westbound. Song has Qian, which is the sky, as top trigram, and the Can, which is the water, as the lower trigram. Let's check the composition of seventh hexagram, SHI hexagram. It has the same Can as the lower trigram. Can is the water, but different top trigram. SHI hexagram have Kun trigram as the top trigram. Kun is the ground. So the SHI hexagram has the image of water under the ground. SHI hexagram has only one yang line at the second position, and the rest of the lines are all yin lines. The name SHI in Chinese means army, a lot of people. In peacetime, army soldiers are just ordinary people, like underground water won't be seen. King Wen of Zhou made the following judgment on SHI hexagram. Integrity. Stately and experienced leader is good. No brain. Integrity means the army has to be disciplined to do the right thing. Otherwise, it becomes bandit. The army has to be led by an experienced general who obeys king's will and at the same time command the army. King Wen of Zhou addressed the importance of the leadership of the army. If you got a disciplined army and the capable army leader, everything would be fine and nothing to worry about. Now let's move on to the line comment by Duke of Zhou. Our initial inline of SHI hexagram comments are: the army has to be built with discipline. Without discipline, the army will be destroyed. Duke of Zhou used the two sentences here to address the discipline. At the beginning of SHI hexagram, a leader would organize an army from ordinary people. First and most important task is to set up discipline. Set up a rule for rewards and punishes. Set up the commanding structure. This is the same in building the army in the ancient time or at modern time. Line 2, yang line, the comments are: leader commands the army with integrity, no blame. The king granted his favor 3 times. The yang line here at second place is the only yang line in SHI hexagram. Therefore, this line is the center of SHI hexagram. All 5 yin lines are in service of this yang line. This line is dedicated to army leader. Good leader can run the army, win battles, and the king should trust army leader the full freedom to command the army. On line 3, inline, the comments are: army may return with bodies in the wagon. Dangerous. This told us the army may be defeated. Here, line 3 depicts the scenario when the army was in a dilemma of attacking without reinforcement and retreating without defenses. Therefore, it's dangerous. Line 3 is the top line in lower trigram. It corresponds to the top line of upper trigram. That is the top line of SHI hexagram, but the top line is also a yin line. It does not provide supports. That is, no reinforcement. Also, line 3 of a hexagram should be yang line. Yang line as appropriate. Therefore, here an yin line at position line 3 has no support from itself. That is, no ground for self-defense. That illustrated the line 3 yin line is in the awkward situation of no support from outside and no support from inside either. Under such difficult situation, sacrifices would be unavoidable. That explained the comments of army may return with bodies in the wagon. It is dangerous indeed. Line 4 inline, the comments are: the army is in retreat, no blame. When there's no chance to win, retreat is good. After sacrifices made in line 3, retreat is normal operation for army. On line 5 inline, the comments are: a bird in field, it's time to catch it, no blame. Appoint elder son to lead. If appoint apprentice would bring failure to the army, it's dangerous. Here, a bird in the field is a metaphor of an invader. That is to say, the army does not start the war, but when invasion happens, it's time to beat them, to fight back. If the army just do so, no blame. However, the leader had to appoint the right person to be in charge of the fighting. Duke of Sohir trusted the eldest son, not use apprentice. Basically, the leader should choose a strong, experienced person in charge of action. That is the path to victory. On the contrary, if the leader uses inexperienced, weak person in charge of fighting, it will fail regardless. On top inline, the comments are: the king made announcement, reward generals with feudatory or noble title. Do not use small men. Now the army returned with a victory. King would reward everyone with merit. This is the end of SHI hexagram. The army completed its mission. Soldier, come back home. What does it mean, do not using small men? Small man is not a man in small size, but a man with small heart, with bad moral characters. A man does not have integrity. Such small men cannot be trusted with important position. That's all the line comments on SHI hexagram. Let's briefly go over them again. Initial yin line, build army with discipline. Second yang line, king trusts leader leading the army with integrity. Third inline, army may be in dangerous and suffer sacrifices. Fourth inline, it's okay to retreat. Fifth inline, defeat the invader. Use experience the strong person in charge of fight. Top inline, king rewards the returned army. That's all for the line comments on SHI hexagram. SHI hexagram is the seventh hexagram in I Ching. The image of SHI hexagram is the water under the ground. The name SHI of seventh hexagram means army. The core value of the army is integrity. The key running army is the discipline. The best use of army is to defend from invader. That's all for SHI hexagram. Next time, we will talk about B hexagram, the eighth hexagram of I Ching. Bye.